Good day, I'm Ikslorin, and here's a little extra small Hearthstone video for you, because this may be this very game against this thing that I cannot pronounce is maybe my 500 win with the Mage, meaning that I get that golden hero portrait, not just a hero portrait, but a golden one, which is something that I really much like, and I thought I would just mark it down in history with this video. And celebrate it in some way too. Well, this hand is getting better. I mean, we don't have a turn 1 play, but that is okay, fine, as long as this is not some kind of aggro druid. There are some of them around, but not that many really. And we are actually top decking everything that we would have needed anyway, so it may have been fine that we have these two things here. Innovates, okay, so a Yeti in some way. Or maybe even a coin or something for 5 mana. Oh, well, we can still trade with these two. That should be more than fine then. What do we actually get from that? An ice block, perfect. So we use 2 cards for 1 innovate and a sludge belcher together with the coin. I don't think we really can count the coin, but it's still the coin we got out of him. So that is something. Also, we got a big threat out of the way. So I like that. It's still 2 for 2 really, but it's fine. I'm thinking though that we may want to go for a duplicate, and if we want to go for mountain giants or sludge belchers has to be seen, but I think having 2 more sludge belchers that he has to run through is it's really fine. And as a druid we cannot run into, or against something like a druid we cannot run into something like a hex or a polymorph. So there's not going to be no shenanigans with that, which I'm fine with. We could also have gone for the Arcane Intellect here and be greedy, because he hasn't played anything that is actually something that could be scary, so... Oh, silencing it? And then just ignoring it. Okay, so... Well, it could also just be that he wants to remove any threats. Or any... remove the drop, really, but... Could also be that he's aggro-ish in some way. But he has been really bad at being aggro, so... Maybe not. Maybe it's probably just to get through the drop and make him so that he can actually trade with it in a way that he likes. Which I'm more than fine with. Also 7 mana mountain giants, so we can play that, and then he has to choose which one he wants to play, and I'm fine with either, really. If he kills my mountain giant, just got 2 of them, and 2 sludge belchers is something that you always can be happy with. I mean, his deck is mainly just geared for only having to deal with 2 of them. So, having to deal with 4 is probably something that he doesn't want to have happen. There we go. I like that. So if we can get the drop out of that one. There we go. And there we go. Cool. So it comes a little bit down to RNG what we get back with the duplicate, but really it doesn't matter to me. Both cards would be more than good to have. I don't see any reason not to. I mean, it's not like we get an Acolyte of Pain or something out of it. Is that a Wrath? Because then I'm for certainly going to get my giant, which is better in the long run, I guess. It's more greedy, but the sludge belchers have taunt, so they are more safe, but the giants are going to be a bit of a bigger problem for him compared to it. Okay, so he has just thrown out another silence, but actually against this deck he doesn't have to use any silences, so that is actually fine. Except for the taunts on my giants, there's nothing really to have to deal with. So I guess that play is more than fine. And there we go. 2 sludge belchers to me. Also, I already top decked the 3rd one. So, that's going to be funny. Damn. Well, let's draw some cards then. Maybe we can get some other good stuff here. Another Molten Giant, cool. So we only need the Echo of Medivh for the combo now. And we already got both ice blocks and a little bit of healing. AoE, we can pretty much deal with anything that he could throw out. Yeah, we still can. We still certainly can. I mean, he would have to go in with a boombot first and see even what happens. He cannot be certain that it's going to be 4 damage on my Sludge Belcher, so... If it doesn't have a Wrath, then it's still going to pan out here, but... It would have been better if he had a Wrath, then he could get through my taunt all the way. I guess. Yeah. I'm actually just going to keep my Flame Strike, I think, here. And do this. And another Sludge Belcher for him. This... I mean, yeah, I think that... Really the thing is that I'm thinking that he probably can fill the board again, especially since he has 9 cards, so... A Flame Strike is probably going to be good. Though he has a higher curve, since he's a Wham to it, so... It may be that he... really doesn't fill the board at any point, and I would have to be greedy for several turns to get the Flame Strike working. There we go, a swipe. But he is using most of his stuff just to get through all of this. No more stuff from him, thank you. Lothep should be able to deal with that, or he would have to use his whole turn for just a swipe. Though he could swipe this out, this one, and then also kill Slime and trade, so... Actually, a swipe here would actually be really good for him, even if it is the only thing that he plays this turn. Throwition. Good. Good that I kept that Flame Strike, really. Yeah, this is more than cool. Yes, it is Wamping again. I mean, this is an obvious thing to throw into a Wham to it, because this is just Wamping anything that you have in your hand, but... I like this. And it's good for me that I kept my Flame Strike. And we also got the Echo of Medivh, so if we wanted to be really, really nasty, we could throw down maybe one Molten Giant if he hits us in the face in some way, or just Echo of Medivh this thing. Oh, probably 2 taunts. Yeah, of course, what else would he do? Polymorph that? Wouldn't be the worst idea I could have had. So there's 6 mana, so the Polymorph can also do this. There we go. Yeah, this is a pretty good board. He cannot really... It's going to be a hard time for him to actually get back into this. I don't expect him to have anything like a Naturalize. A Big Game Hunter, cool. So we have already gotten that one out of him. Another Wrath, okay, cool too. So he now only has to deal with the other one. And I got the Big Game Hunter out of him. Hunter? Hunter, thank you. Well, I got that one out of him, which is the most important thing here for me. Though another Flame Strike or an Explosive Sheep wouldn't be the worst. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's do this one. And... Sure, let's actually just kill this one. Could I... Nah, it's not worth an Echo of Medivh. For 1 Sludge Belcher? No. We just have to keep it for the combo, really. We have Ice Blocks, we have anything we would ever want. We can make 4 Giants. We just have to get down to... How much HP? I mean, these would have to be 3, so we're down to 13. We would have to go. That's 5 damage from him, that could be somewhat good. Especially if he does something like that. Then we actually go exactly down to 13. And he also makes it ready for an Explosive Sheep here. So it's good in either way. It's not really any more Explosive Sheepy, like this thing, but it's okay. I guess, I mean, if we can top deck a Flame Strike, it's obviously going to be the better thing. Ikslorin. I don't know. Let's go for the Giants. There we go. And another Giant in hand. He has to trade with 2 of them for... Yeah, he really just has to trade here. And maybe also use something else. And I have another Giant and Ikslorin, meaning that I have pretty much the kill here if he can't in some way deal with it. Actually, I have lethal right now if he cannot deal with anything on the board, but he can trade, so I wouldn't expect him... I wouldn't really expect him to just try and kill me, because I have Ice Blocks up. So, Yeah, this is going to be more than fine. Even if he trades, it's going to be fine, because then he cannot in any way get the big game hunts back. I'm still thinking that he could have something like a bounce for like what you have in the mill one, but most people haven't, and you don't normally have in a WAMP do it have bounce in any way for something like a big game hunter, really, because anything else is not worth it. So it's not really going to be a thing that I probably should expect from him. So yeah, I forget that. But still. Oh. So the combo is going to happen just to kill everything I have. That is, I guess, pretty good. That is pretty good. And another thing. Oh, a waft. So, yeah, I miscounted the amount of wafts here. That's a little bit sad, but okay. Kept the one with 2 HP alive. That is interesting. I mean, where's the explosive sheep? Well, there we go then. It is not making the Molten Giant impossible to play, but I would rather want to keep it until I have a better board. Still think that I have to deal with something here that maybe something like that isn't so big, but still. Man, a Flamestock would really be good here. There's also still one in the deck, so should probably expect it. Something like this. Ah, there's the explosive sheep finally. Awesome. So we even have Echo of Medivh, so we can get another giant out. We cannot even heal ourselves afterwards, so we don't need Alexstrasza for ourselves, at least right now. Could also explosive sheep just to kill that, but then we get the antique heal, but in a dangerous position. Though we can actually play all of that at the same turn. Okay, no heal bot anyway. Oh, heal bot anyway. Cool. I don't exactly know why you would do that. Okay, so this would be 4 mana. Then 6, 8, 10. Here we go. And here we go. Cool. I really like this deck. Even though I didn't pull off the massive combo with 7, 8, 8s on the board, it still feels damn satisfying to play with this thing. And that is the 500 win with my Mage. So, is there some cool animation for this? No, there isn't. Damn, I would have hoped for some kind of sparks and making it golden or something. Oh! I stand with correct. Okay, that is awesome polish. I take everything back. That is awesome. Look, man, that looks really beautiful. Everything animated, man, that is awesome. This feels really good. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Thank you for watching. See ya.